Yeah.
I think the new thing is going to be, it's not going to be to solve it. It's going to be the fireproof house where you can
fireproof
house with the infinity pool inside.
I like that.
So as you sit there and you watch people with less money than you burning to death,
right?
As you're tweeting, my heart breaks for people with less money than me. You stay in there.
Yeah.
And once they're all gone, then you just sort of absorb.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go back.
Listen, man, I just want y'all to, let me know in your comment. If y'all LA, Cali, love up for Cali, love up for LA, love up for California, just for the whole wildfire thing going on, man. I saw Bill Burr doing everything Bill Burr normally does. If you guys know, it's my first time reacting to this Bill Burr stuff. So let me know what you guys think. And tell me in the comments who you think I should actually react to.
Those massive ranches that guy, like how that one guy owned Griffith Park. Like he gave that to LA. Like one guy had all of that. I think we're going to go back to that once people just sort of get, burned out or washed away by the sea.
It's very possible. What's weird about LA is we do have a lot of homelessness, but all of our hit shows are about real estate. Like every show on Netflix, like Selling Sunset and, buying Beverly Hills.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just California, right? I think it's also New York City. New York City sells a lot of that stuff too. And there's a lot of homelessness in New York City. So it's a lot of, the internet is all about glamour and what sells. That's what people are buying. You gotta sell the stuff that people are buying. But let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all even think that that should be kind of addressed? Like as far as people in California, or there's a big homelessness in California. I was out there back in 2020 and I seen a lot of that. They had like an entire community. People sleeping on the bridges and all that. So I know that what they're going through is crazy, especially the air being polluted. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Let me know if they should attack that in California.
Start dressing like absolute whores.
They're hookers. Yeah, no.
Dude, I watched one of that Orange County one. This woman was selling a house. She's got these beautiful tits. Probably not real.
Right.
Dude, everything but her areola.
Yeah.
Her tits were out, and then it plunged all the way down here. And I'm just thinking, like, if a guy shows up with his wife,
right,
like, that's a really weird thing where it says, hey, what'd you think of that house? It looked great. Tell me 2 details of that house.
Right. And none of them know. Like none of these people, if you ask them what the taxes on the house are, they have no idea. Like they don't know any real estate questions. They're just hot. And
I'm sure they know. But what I'm saying,
we already know women sell everything. Women sell all products. So I don't know. I think that is a thing, though. They still sell it. But I think a lot of these females who really know about this world and really is really in tune with this stuff too. So I can't really say it's because they're hot all the time. A majority of the time to sell it, yeah, for sure. It's just like bartenders or anything in that kind of nature. So I also think what bro was saying is really the truth. But Bill Burr was wilding, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't seem to know that much.
Those are the kinds of women you want to, as a guy, if you're successful, you want to stay away from.
Yeah.
Because they will take your life.
They'll eat you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll eat you and then play the victim and cancel you.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're well positioned.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, that right there, that was a movie star.
Right.
She was a movie star.
Now she sells houses.
She's selling a one-level ranch with an open floor plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you not buy the house the second you walk in there?
Well, and I think a lot of them are trading on the fact that they'll meet rich guys and then perhaps, they might marry those guys.
Wow.
No, you know what I think it is?
Wow.
I think it is that you never used to sell houses on TV.
Right.
And then what happened was probably all the ugly people got shamed out of that business.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they would because back in the day, stewardesses were hot.
Right.
I think all the hot stewardesses are now selling houses.
They are not hot anymore.
They're not. They look like me.
No, flight attendants look like they're...
That's not true. I've seen some.
Some of them are pretty, but some of them are weathered.
No, if you're on a mainstream airline flying across the country, that's seniority. So there's going to be some miles on that one, right?
That's a fact.
If you take a puddle jumper, right? Instead of playing Denver, you're doing Colorado Springs.
Right.
Maybe Grand Junction.
Right. That's where you get somebody who's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the LA to New York.
But at that point, I'm 54, so I can't look at her anyways, or else I'm a creep.
New York to LA or LA to New York, which is what I do a lot, it's a lot of older women.
You got hags.
Yeah, who have had it.
They've had it.
They've had it.
I've had it.
Yeah.
They've had it.
Yeah, they're like, put the strap, and they go the seatbelt. They go, and the shoulder strap. Like as soon as I walk in. Yeah,
they're like that comic that stopped writing jokes and he hates his act.
Right. They just got to keep doing it, keep rolling through. But what's interesting about what you said about the fireproof house is that is probably going to be kind of a reality as stuff gets worse. Nobody's going to want to.
Well, the sad thing is none of the politicians are in a position to turn on corporations.
Right.
Because they're all grossly underpaid politicians. And they do it because they're supposed to be public service. But what you're really doing is it's so the rich people can have them in their pockets. They need them. That's why, you know, the stuff that like those 24-hour news networks go after, it's never, you know, they're not going to go after like the big guys that feed them.
Yeah, I totally agree with that too. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a lot of, well, what they say, what you guys think about the politicians? Because there's a lot of politics talks on that too. But a lot of politicians just, you know, they get in the game because they understand, and when they understand the science of the game, two, you know, there's a lot of rich people in their pockets, so it's probably a easy, quick money scheme. But then what that has, what's the conversation with the folks who do come in with the money, like the Trumps and all of that? How does that work? Like, is this the same for them too? Are they kind of putting a different other scheme in? Like, what does that look like for them? But let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. And also let me know who I should react to in the comments.
They go after, you know, stand-up comedians telling jokes and, you know, some guy slaps somebody at a mall. Right. What is this? What is happening to the fabric of America? And they just kind of...
They don't go after like Blackstone that buys all these houses now and pushes the values of them up, and they've locked people out of renting. Like, they don't go after companies like that. Like over the
pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, they don't
just
go after
selling
that.
like, you know...
Yeah.
Synthetic heroin, that's all.
Yeah.
Killing hundreds of thousands of people, devastating families.
There's one
that's no big deal. But did you see what Tim Dillon said? In San Jose. And then that's like
oh my God.
Man, let me know in the comments, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what it is, man. Where we going to react to the most funniest things online. Y'all already know what it is, man. Holla at your boy, more laughs. Hit like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who y'all think I should react to next. Holla at y'all. See y'all later. And we out.